What's up, guys? I have a question for you today. Who do you think is the most inspirational person in the world? For you, it could be your parents, it could be your grandparents, it could be your boss, it could be a celebrity, maybe a sports star. Well, for me, it's Elon Musk, and in this video, I'm going to share with you why.
Who's going to influence society the most in the long run? Zuckerberg, Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos. I already have my answer. It would be Elon Musk. Think about it. As important as Steve Jobs was, no doubt about it, you have to add him to Bill Gates because they birthed the personal computing revolution together. Here's the difference. Elon Musk is trying to invent a future, not by providing the next app.
I completely agree with Neil on this point. I think what Bill Gates and Steve Jobs did is unbelievable and incredibly life-changing, but I think Elon Musk's vision with full self-driving, with reusable rockets, helping humans become multiplanetary, and also what Neuralink, the potential is even much bigger.
Why do I hear millennials say, oh, it would be awesome if you could pass the SALT? Is that how you're using the word awesome? Excuse me. When I was growing up, awesome was applied to when we walked on the moon, when we cured disease. Major societal advances, that's what we applied the word awesome to.
That actually is one thing that irritates me. Elon Musk puts out an idea. He puts out the video for how SpaceX could potentially transport people around the planet in anywhere in the world in under an hour, or the Boring Company with its tunnels, or full self-driving. And he puts out a vision and says that, oh, this is what he wants to do. And then people get mad because maybe he says, oh, I can have it by 2020 or 2023. And it comes out, let's say in 2025. And people are like, oh, he's off. There's no one else even trying to even do what he's doing. There's no one that gets held to a standard, the same standard as Elon Musk, even though he's changing the world the most. So to me, it's super unfair of the harassment he gets for maybe his delayed accomplishments. Maybe it comes out a year, oh, we're gonna have reusable rockets in 2010, and maybe in 2012 it happens. And he was 2 years off. It's like, he gave you a reusable rocket, that's all that matters. Maybe he shouldn't have even given a timeline in general. He should just say, I'm trying to come up with, full self-driving, or I'm trying to, do all these things. And then just when it comes out, it comes out. Maybe that'll make people stop complaining. But to me, I could care less on the timeline and more just like, does he get it done?
And so what Elon Musk is doing is not simply giving us the next app that will be awesome on our smartphone. No, he is thinking about society, culture, how we interact, what forces need to be in play to take civilization into the next century. And it has to do with transportation. It has to do with space exploration. Why? Because there's unlimited resources in space. Resources that on Earth we fight wars over. In space, you no need to fight a war. Just go to another asteroid and get your resources. A whole category of war has the potential of evaporating entirely with the exploitation of space resources, which includes the unlimited access to energy as well. That's where Elon Musk is. Those are the kind of people who transform not only society and the apps that are on your computer, he will transform civilization as we know it.
That's an amazing point of how many wars in our history have been fought over resources. Also, another one is, certain countries ban, certain apps or internet sites, and there's not internet access for everyone in the world. I think it's even close to around 50% of the world doesn't have access to the internet. So with Starlink is changing the world and giving internet access potentially to everyone within the next few years. His vision, he's single-handedly changing our life, and people want to complain that he's a bad guy because of his tweets. Me, I could care less about words, and I care more about his actions that he's doing. So he could tweet, in my opinion, whatever he wants, as long as he's, changing the world as much as he is.
Elon Musk is deeply respected by everyone who works in his company.
Very true as well. The top engineers from our top universities, number one, that they want to go to, what company they want to work for, number one is SpaceX, number two is Tesla. So, there could be a lot of hate for him, but, if you're an engineer, who else is changing the world more than SpaceX and Tesla? and that's where our top engineers want to go work.
By anyone who owns a Tesla, people who own Teslas love their Tesla. All right? There aren't many cars that have that relationship with their owners. Anyone who knows and cares about space exploration knows and cares about Elon Musk. And there's a subset of them who say, other people don't realize it yet, but we are on the frontier of the future of civilization. I don't think he gets his full due from all sectors of society, but ultimately he will.
I also think that's true too. I think even making this video, I make these videos to bring awareness to people that might not know that everything that he's doing. I mean, he was even one of the founders of OpenAI, which is, I'm sure you've heard of recently, ChatGPT.
When the sectors that he is pioneering transform the lives of those who are currently have no clue that their life is about to change. Go Elon Musk, and I don't care if he gets high.
You could go smoke weed, you could, do mushrooms, you could drink, you could do what you want as long as you're successful in what you're doing. This dude is doing all these things, and because he barely takes a puff out of a blunt on a podcast, he's gonna get, demonized, or he puts out some bad tweets. Oh, he's not a good person anymore. It's like, it's unbelievable. And if you really dislike Elon Musk, I want you to ask yourself, what have you done before? And have you ever said anything that if you were as famous as him, would you get scrutinized as bad, or if not worse than Elon Musk? And what have you accomplished in your life that you feel you have a certain voice that you can say to hate on this person that's changing the world more than any person in the history? Really, you need to look back at yourself and see, what am I doing? Have I started a company before? Have I said anything that if it was, voiced out to the entire world, there was a microscope on me, would, I get hated on? And would that be totally fair? Everyone makes mistakes. I don't agree with every single tweet that he says, or, when he says a certain timeline and it comes out, a year later. It's not something to be judged on. It's something that what should be judged is what he's actually doing. It's a no-brainer of who the most inspirational and most influential person is on the planet. He's gonna change our lives, and I don't even think he won't get enough credit until he's gone of how much of an alien this person is and how different and how hardworking it is. He has a vision much bigger than money. He could have left a long time ago. You see Jeff Bezos with one of the biggest yachts in the world, just going around the world with his new girlfriend on steroids now, just, enjoying life. A lot of people, that's their main goal, is start a company, maybe get rich and then retire. This dude has such a sci-fi vision for the future that's uncomparable to anyone ever. And I just hope more people can see it like that and not in a negative light because he maybe says something or tweets something, and just see what he's doing as a whole. So thank you guys for watching. My name is Sean. I'm the Tesla Hyperbole. I'll see you guys next time.